As France prepares for round 2 of its parliamentary election, the Jewish community faces a difficult decision. The far-right national rally led by Jordan Bardella and Marine Le Pen is projected to achieve its best election results in history, potentially securing a majority in the National Assembly. The Association for Jewish Immigration in France claims that around 50,000 French Jews are considering leaving the country. It believes this number could increase if the far left under Jean-Luc Mélenchon gains power. Many French Jews view Mélenchon as anti-Semitic due to his harsh criticism of Israel and refusal to label Hamas as a terrorist group. Only 2 years ago, French President Emmanuel Macron received the unreserved endorsement of major Jewish community groups, which saw his centrist policies as the best bulwark against political radicalism on the left and the right. But many now feel betrayed by Macron. In June, he announced snap parliamentary elections that boosted the far right. Following his party's poor performance in the first round of the elections, he implicitly endorsed the left-wing NUPES coalition, which includes Mélenchon's France Unbowed party, to counteract the nationalists' ascent. French Jewish journalist Yohann Taeb charged that Macron, quote, endorsed a party controlled by pro-Hamas forces. France's Jewish community, numbering around 500,000, is the largest in Europe. Anti-Semitism in France has surged since October 7th, with 2023 seeing 4 times as many incidents compared to the previous year. In one of the latest incidents, an 88-year-old woman was brutally beaten, spat on, and called, quote, a dirty Jew in a Paris suburb. The elderly woman happened to be the grandmother of Israeli lawmaker Sharon Haskel.
It is very far from being dealt with. There's nothing really that the French government is doing to protect the Jewish community in France. It's been decades that the Jews have been attacked. That the rise of anti-Semitism has been spreading in France, and the governments, one after the other, haven't done barely anything.
Anti-Semitism allegations against Mélenchon have pushed some Jews towards the far right. The National Rally, which has taken a strong pro-Israel stance, has attracted some Jewish voters. Marine Le Pen has sought to rebrand her party by joining anti-Semitism protests. Her strategy has been successful enough to attract support from far beyond her usual constituency.
It's very simple. Marine Le Pen is the head of a party which supports Israel and supports the Jews.
Holocaust survivor and renowned Nazi hunter Serge Klarsfeld's endorsement of the National Rally is remarkable, considering the party's controversial history. Its founder, Jean-Marie Le Pen, has multiple convictions for anti-Semitism, including remarks downplaying Nazi gas chambers. But for many Jews, however, the National Rally remains a party they cannot support. Some Jewish voters describe the choice between the far left and far right as feeling caught between plague and cholera.
The National Rally is an existential danger for French Jews. The National Rally is this party which notably wants to prohibit us from eating kosher. It is this party which wants to prohibit us from wearing the kippah. For years now, the National Rally has had a strategy of seducing the Jewish electorate.
Nonetheless, opinion polls predict that none of the parties will receive an absolute majority and would lead to a hung parliament and political uncertainty. But in any case, the French Jewish community remains in a profoundly worrying climate without any practical solution proposed by political leaders.